Welcome to SMARTPLAN. This is an integrated and fast platform developed by GFeX oil and gas experts. Once we log in, here we have the dashboard. Here we have the profile settings of the user, the logout option, and the email. Here we have the dashboard, and this is the list of all the projects created. As you can see, each project has an ID number and the type, such as FDP, field monitoring, separator, RZ, etc. We also have well performance, well diagnostics, material balance, etc. On the sidebar, we have all the project types that you can create, such as FDP screening, separator optimizer, field monitoring, mat bal, well diagnostics and performance, and an RZ simulator for gas, condensate, and for oil. At the Home tab, as we mentioned earlier, we have all the different types of projects. So if we want to go straight to the project that we created, we can just click on it. Otherwise, if we'd like to add a new project, then we can do that by clicking on Add Project. We give it a name. Then we have the project type modules that we can choose from listed here, such as field development plant screening, separators optimizations, field monitoring, material balance, nodal analysis, and RZ model. We can choose one of them and click Submit to start. Once we choose one of the modules, we will have a few options to choose from. Let's go through each of them. Let's start with Field Development Plan. Here we have the Economic Analysis option. Then we have the Gas Type option. Then we have the Outputs Units option. After setting up those options, we can then choose the country and city in question, and finally submit. In the case of separators optimizations, we would only have the output units to choose from and the location. If we choose field monitoring, we would also only have the outputs units to choose from and the location. If we choose material balance, we have the fluid type options to choose from, along with the outputs units option and location. By clicking on one of the fluid type options, we will have the reservoir type pop up that will give us more options to choose from. If we choose nodal analysis, we have the fluid type option and output units option. If we choose RZ model, we have the fluid type option with hydraulics option and the units option. And finally, the location. Once we created the projects, then we can go to any of those modules on the sidebar that we would like to run. Either FDP screening, separator optimizer, field monitoring, mat bal, well diagnostics and well performance, and RZ simulator for gas, condensate, and oil. We can see all the projects when we click on one of the modules. We can see their IDs, the type of project, the date of creation, the location. Then we have the actions, which is where we can open the project, edit the name, duplicate the project, or delete that project.